Alright, welcome back. So remember how I said I had some other units that I was going to review? Well, I have one special here today. Check that out. It is a GX788. It's a recording Walkman, and this thing was released in 2003. And yeah, as you can see, this one's in the box still. When I saw this on eBay, just couldn't pass it up at all. So yeah, this thing pretty much, it says it comes with headphones, LCD remote, a microphone, a charging stand, and a gum stick. And yeah, it says it's got auto reverse recording, FM AM digital tuner, charging stand, speed control, and a backlit remote control. Now this unit is really nice. I've already tried it out before just to make sure this thing works and is in functioning order. And yeah, let's go ahead and just open this thing up. So it's got, please read the instruction manual, which should be in here. So it's got some sort of headphones thing. Traffic safety tips, I guess. Alright, well that's going off to the side. And then the manual. I believe this is already available online, but if not, I will be scanning it and making that public. And then here is the player. This thing was most likely used twice and then just put back in the box. It's insane how pristine this thing is. I bet you they've got an iPod or something like that and decided, well, that thing's useless. There's still more stuff in here. And underneath that, look at that. Doesn't that just kind of make you sad? I mean, look at how much stuff you used to get when you bought something, and now you're lucky if you even get a phone charger with your $1,000 phone. It's ridiculous. This is some sort of carrying case thing. It feels like a microfiber. This is the cable to the power charging thing. There it is. There's the charging stand. Got some sort of headphones. I bet you these things are crunchy and bad. I don't want to test them though. Looks like the microphone, AA battery adapter, and there's the inline. Alright, so I'm just gonna start getting these things out one by one and just showing you what they are. Alright, there's the charging stand. You pretty much will plug that thing into the wall and then you line up the pins right there. And there you go. Yeah, it works pretty nicely too. Ooh. Yeah, look at this cable. I don't know about that. This thing, something happened to this cable. I don't want to plug that into the wall. All right, here's these headphones. The wires don't feel too bad. They're... Wait, what? What? You see that? One earbud is longer than the other. Why? Why did they do that? Okay, yeah, these things definitely suck. I mean, the plastic doesn't feel bad and the wires don't feel bad, but I don't get why they did that with the left one being shorter. That's ridiculous. And yeah, here's that microfiber carrying thing. It's got a logo right there and seems pretty nice. I bet this thing is not going to scratch up the device at all. Right, and here we have the inline, I believe. Yeah. So this thing definitely has a proprietary plug on it. Those little gold connectors, those control the functions on the cassette deck, and I believe you can technically plug them into other units, but I don't think that they're all going to work the same way. Looks like it's got mode and sound, play and stop, fast forward, rewind, hold switch, and volume. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, and it says it's backlit, so curious how that looks. And here we have the microphone. Yeah, stereo microphone, not too bad. Seems pretty decent. And here's the AA battery adapter. You pretty much just put it into the bottom of the Walkman and screw it on, and then inside of this thing, if I can even get this thing open. Come on. Yeah, inside there you can put a AA, and it makes the device look a bit chunkier, but if you're running low on batteries, it's a pretty decent solution. Alright, so let's just get into some of the features that the device has. Starting from the top, I guess, it's got a speed control. This is the only unit that I have that has any sort of speed control. It's pretty interesting. It's super fun to mess around with it too. It's got a LCD menu looking thing here, and then it's got all the switches for it. Let me grab a gum stick real quick. Alright, so there's that LCD all lit up. It looks like Megabass is on, and preset, whatever the forward is, and then playback mode. So it looks like you've got sound mode, the tune mode, FM mode, AVLS, record playback mode, and another playback mode. I believe this one down here, it makes the tape run 2 times slower. I believe that's just so that you get more time out of your tapes whenever you're recording dictation. Probably is not going to be the best for music though. And then it's also got the radio band, a record, and then down here you've got this little button here. The way that thing reflects the light is just crazy. So it's got a repeat at the top, radio off at the bottom, rewind and fast forward on the sides, and that also controls a tuner preset. And then this little thing here is the hold switch. And then on the back it's just the basic Walkman Slim. It's actually not too bad. I really like that logo on there too. Then up here you've got the volume, and then you've got ISS and 1, 2, 3. I believe this is something for the radio. I don't use the radio, so I have no idea what that does, but that would be my best guess. And then yeah, you've got the mic right there, and then that jack for the headphones. And then on the bottom, those are the prongs where you put the charging dock or the AA battery adapter. Screws in right there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get into some sound test with that microphone there. I'm just going to go ahead and open up this tape right here. This is a new old stock RCA. These things are not good at all. They're pretty limited actually, but it's actually a pretty cool looking design, I won't lie. Alright, so remember how I said that they suck. So the moment I opened the tape, the entire spindle right there just came off. I wonder if I can get the other one off. Oh, nope, that one didn't want to go off. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and use this thing. Alright, so yeah, inside here it's pretty much just the Walkman Slim mechanism. Practically the same as the 677 and the FX888 that I've got. It's a pretty nice mechanism. I've had no problems with it at all. Alright, we testing out this microphone. This is the right, this is the left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this thing, I bet you this is going crazy. Alright, so since this unit doesn't really need any repairs besides just a belt swap, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that just in case you have to do it as well. And this task that I'm doing also applies to any of the Slim mechanisms. They usually have the exact same process of disassembly as well, so hopefully this is helpful to you. So pretty much you're just going to need some tweezers and a Phillips head screwdriver. Pretty simple. So I like to start with getting this battery compartment cover off. So to do that, you just take your tweezers and you kind of just pry up on this little pin here. And then once it's out, you just slide the compartment off. There you go. And I just put that back in there so I don't end up bending it. And there's going to be a screw right there, 2 of them right there, and 2 of them right there. And you're looking to get this top cover off because that's where the belt's going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and start unscrewing those. That screw on the bottom is shorter than the others and it likes to get stuck all the time. So just be careful while you're doing that and make sure you don't scratch it up. Alright, so once you have that done, you pretty much just want to grab the plastic right there, grab up on the door, and it should come right off, just like that. Super simple, super easy. And there is the mechanism. It's pretty tiny, pretty compact. They really mastered this by the time that these units were coming out, and this one was released in 2003, so this was pretty much the end of the line. I don't think you'd be able to find a Walkman in this same build past that date. Alright, so for a belt swap, you're going to pretty much just remove the belt, very quickly you'll notice there's a terminal in the way and it won't let the belt out. Now, a lot of people like to desolder that terminal, but you don't have to do that. If you're very careful, you can use tweezers and just slightly bend it up. Just enough so that you can use tweezers to get the belt underneath that piece of metal, and then you can get that belt out of there. This is something you're definitely going to need 2 hands to do, that is for sure. And there you go. The belt is out, so you just are going to grab your new belt and pretty much repeat the exact same actions you just did. You just want to slightly bring that terminal up, and then with your tweezers, get it underneath that metal. There we go. And once you get that in there, all you're going to do is just kind of push the belt up just enough so that you can grab it with the tweezers again. There you go, and then just kind of pull it over the motor. Just that easy. So now you're going to take the belt and just bring it down here like this. You want to get one end on that bearing and just turn the bearing and it'll go straight into place. So now you take the tweezers and bring the belt over to this other bearing. And there you go. Give it a little twist. Should be pretty good. Alright, and there's the belt swap repair done. Now, all you gotta do is just get that front cover back on this thing. So to get this front cover back on, you're gonna make sure that any switches on the top, which this could be a hold, or in this case, this ISS 123 switch, you wanna get those lined up to the switch that's on the actual unit. You wanna get those just lined up, just like that. And then the case just goes down and on, just like that. Just super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these screws back in right now. Alright, here goes the last one. Now, once you have that done, you're gonna get that battery compartment cover back on. So use your tweezers and just get that out of there. And then it's just as easy as lining it up and putting it back on. There we go, just like that. And if it wants to come back off again, just take your tweezers and ever so slightly bend that prong back down, and that will hold it down and keep it from falling off. So there you go, there's the repair done. Let's just go ahead and get into some sound tests, and I'll even mess around with that speed control too while I'm at it. Alright, and that's been the unboxing of the GX788. I recommend this unit if you can get it, and to be honest, they actually go for less than the 677 does on eBay, even though it's the same mechanism ultimately and it has more features. So I plan on reviewing a couple more models, and I'm even going to review a couple of the tapes that I have too. And if you guys really want to see that and you enjoy it, just stick around, you'll eventually see them. Have a good one.